Return's good for about 26. The Raiders at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Carr standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Has his man.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
Second down coming up. Carr's got it in the gun. Melvin Ingram gets to the quarterback.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
On the way, third down. The Chargers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Got hit on release.
The Raiders don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
All set to punt here. Benjamin's got it on the return. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line. That return's good for about 12. "39-yard line." First down at the 39. Gordon's got it on the handoff. That picks up 7.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
2nd and 3 after that last carry. And now here's the toss. Smith's all over the ball carrier.
The Raiders guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got in the backfield and made the tackle.
This is third down. The Raiders lined up in the nickel. He'll take the snap from the gun. Leaps in the air and has it. How about how high he went up in the air to get that one?
Unbelievable job that time. And again, that's part of every offense now in the NFL. It wasn't like that when I played. We didn't have guys that could go up and make catches like that.
The football just inside the 40 at the 39. Gordon's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Now 1st and 10. Good yardage picked up on that call.
Gordon is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The Chargers go with 2 tight ends on this play. 1st and 10. The Chargers will run it again. That's a gain of only a yard. Here's the offensive line. And for this team, they are the lifeblood of the offense. When they're blocking well, this team can do some serious damage.
Get ready.
The Chargers take it from the 23. And the quarterback is tackled by Bruce Irvin.
Well, that's a good job by the defense that time getting the sack on the blitz. And when you blitz, you're taking a chance. You better get to the quarterback, and that time they did.
Gordon's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. They bring him down one more time.
You got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
The Chargers are going to punt this one away. Got a flag. They're in punting formation.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The Raiders' offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory unproductive of a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it's this defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Could have been intercepted. Here's a look at the offense, and this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today. Carr's ready for the snap, empty backfield. The Raiders from the 22. Reaches out and grabs it. That's reception number 2 for him.
Well, the drag route that time picked up solid yards. These receivers, sometimes they get a little nervous running these drag routes or these short crossers because they are afraid a defender's going to come out of nowhere and hit them. That's the quarterback's job. See in front of the receiver, lead the guy to the open space.
Reese is met at the 37. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Drop back, shotgun formation. Anthony Thomas able to take the pass. The Raiders take it from the 43. And it's knocked down. This defensive front has been the talk all week long. And Phil, we met with them in our production meetings this week. They know they'll have a chance to get to the quarterback today. Now, looking at third down. The Raiders come to the line with a bunch set. And it's swatted away.
That was a good call by the defensive coordinator. He called the right defensive play. The defender's in position and knocks down that third down throw.
Of about 4. The Chargers heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
Alden Smith with the quarterback takedown.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Back here to start quarter two. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
Gordon's lined up as the single back. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands. The pass play fails to work, and now it's third down. The Chargers get set at the line, needing to get to the 22 for a first. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Launches it down the field. The defender able to knock it away. I'll tell you what, it hasn't taken too long for both of these defenses to assert themselves. This already has the look of a game that's going to wind up being won in the trenches.
Well, we found out talking to both of these teams during the week, they're sick of all this offense in the NFL. Man, they wanted to come out and make a statement, and both teams have done that so far.
And that's a gain of 13. The Raiders didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just Tugin there. Wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but that was pretty easy. Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pinching. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Playing press coverage to the outside. They need to get the play off. There's the marker. It comes out. That snap was not in time. It'll be a delay of game call. All set up now at the 16. First down at the 16. Ball is out. They recover their own fumble. Tackles made.
One thing coaches hate